Yes, hello. When it comes to matters pertaining games, we know that we want all the children to play since play is spontaneous and it helps the children to grow socially, physically, and in a holistic manner. Therefore, in this video, in this episode of the week, I want us to look at the different types of games and sport that children with living with autistic can be involved in. Let's put a disclaimer here that the severity of the condition might dictate the game that a child can play. Some of the games any child can play regardless of the severity or no severity. But some of them, there are children who can fit in any game, although we have to think about the interest. Well, let's go to sports. And in sport, we can start with a very good game that children play, they enjoy, that is basketball. You find that for them, it might not be about so much on following the rules involved in basketball. Just bouncing the ball down, passing the ball, and throwing the next person is far much important for them. Game number 2, we could be talking about football. For football here, we find that these learners tend to just play. They like the tackles, they enjoy the scoring, they enjoy being there, passing the ball, and the other type of learning. It's a very interactive play. It's a physical one, so the children will get to enjoy. Another one that can and might be ignored by many is swimming. We find swimming to be strenuous, swimming to be entertaining, and swimming helps them to grow far much better and alleviate the fear that they might be having. Another one, indoor games. We have darts, where they learn turn taking, eye-hand coordination, the aiming and target. We also have checkers, or what we call drafts, depending on where one is. We can also talk about chess, which is an elevated part of the checkers. We have the Jenga, where they have to build a stack using some sticks, and then if one fails them, they are out. So for this one, you can just have the children just build up the stack, rather than following the rules of are they counting the numbers that are there, are they really putting it into their brain that I have drawn my dice up to 5, so I should look for number 5 and remove the stick, all that stuff. Just them build the stack up and they enjoy that. The other one is Scrabble. And for Scrabble, you might modify it and have, instead of saying I want some specific words to be formed, just let them form words in the language of understanding. That way, you're just modifying the game a little bit for them. We also have some other general games that the children play. That is includes tags, where for a tag we find that it's just a group. Then you can have these students run away, in quotes running away like the police and robber. But now you're not going to have all the children running away at once. You have one student or two who are going to run after the students who are out. And then once you are touched, once you are tagged, you become the one to run after the others. We can also talk about the hide and seek, where we see these children will hide themselves and then someone or the very few about them are looking for those who are hiding. This way you're going to help them identify where they are. Disclaimer on this one, ensure you teach the children areas that can be hazardous, that they should not go hiding, so that you can have play without any injury at the end of it. Another game is what we call Hopscotch. This one we played so much, though we believe it was a female game, but it's a very important one, where many will say that children living with autism will not be able to coordinate, throwing the stone, jumping in one leg, jumping with 2 legs, and all that stuff. But then you can modify that and use colors. Let them know I'm stepping on color red, So the teacher will move color red where the child should go, or any other color you might think of. And then the other item is what they say Simon Says, where this is all about the children reasoning and following instructions, and at times giving responses. Focusing on a set of instructions is the key to the development of all children. Therefore, those with ASD, autism spectrum disorder, they will need you to give clear instructions rather than a complex one. Just say, for example, Simon says, all those in wearing hoods to jump. If you have a hood, you jump. All those having a green t-shirt to jump. So if you have a green t-shirt, you should jump. I believe if you find this video entertaining and educative, a sub to the channel will be assistive.